In this Hong Kong Mahjong Let's Play live stream, we're going to be playing at Mahjong Time. I just want to give you a heads up. I'm not feeling very well today, so I may need to end the live stream. I've been trained to have the show go on by my mom, who was a theater major. So the show is going on. We'll see how long I can last. We're going to be playing using Hong Kong old style scoring at Mahjong Time. So if you have not downloaded the player reference, look for a link in the video description below so that you can follow along. I'm going to share my screen and we'll get started. Here we go. There. Hello, Jenna. Is it Jenna? New to Mahjong, fun watching the tutorials. Thank you. Thank you so much. Today we're playing Hong Kong Mahjong. This is a simplified scoring of the original game. That's in a nutshell. So let's join this table here. This is a 0-point table, so we can do just a chicken hand, any value or no value if you like. Now I wanted to see, I'm a little not thinking super clearly here. Let me look and see. I think we had an agenda going for, let me just look. I thought I set up a topic that we were, a recurring topic list, but I am, like I say, not thinking clearly. I forgot to look at it. Here it is. Let's see what we were supposed to do today. Today, we were supposed to talk about improving weights. A weight is the tile that you need to win. And there are times when you could be waiting on one tile or when you can be waiting on several tiles. So we're going to look at that. Let's just do a little bit of an exercise to get our minds onto the game. And then I'll share a presentation that I believe I have ready to go. We just have to wait. Oh, there's Joey. He is a community member here. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. We're just waiting for someone to join the table. In the meantime, I'm going to open up my PowerPoint to see if I have a presentation ready for improving weights. And we're talking about, these are not going to be super complex. These are fundamental concepts because most people joining here are just learning how to play. So these are fundamental strategies. So we're not going to go super deep, okay? They're not going to be super intense weights to look at right now. When we build a viewership with this version on the channel, then we'll add advanced strategies. But let me see here if I have something ready. Pretty sure I do. Here we go. Oh, it says WIP. Okay, let me just look and see. Improving weights. Ouch. Okay, let's see here. No, I just have a placeholder. So we'll just kind of talk through it this time. And then the next time we do the topic, I'll have a presentation ready. Because I think, let me just look at one other thing, because I might be able to Let's see here. 5 black. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Okay, there might be one in Ricci Mahjong now. Okay, so
West Wind.
Let's see. We've got a good potential here for a half
8
flush.
characters.
Actually, there's a 6. Okay, so let's let the 7 go.
7 bamboos.
So we could do a 2. We have 3 pair in here. Let's pung.
Pung.
And then let's let the 8 go.
8 dots.
We could go for a half flush here. Right now we're set up to pung, so
Pung.
we may end up with a double weight where you have 2 pair ready on a
2
pung
dots.
one way or another. Okay.
6 dots.
Wow, I wish I would get hands like this all the time.
2 bamboos.
Green dragon. Pung.
Oh, we're in North
1
Seat.
character.
We're in North Seat. That's our seat right there.
4 bamboos.
Wow, why don't I get hands like this all the time? This is nice.
Pung.
Okay, let's see.
9 characters.
Ricci.
3 characters.
Oh my gosh, now there we have a 2-sided weight. Okay, let's let the south go. Or really this west would be good. Because there are 2 out already.
White dragon.
2 dots. White dragon.
Okay, green dragon is already out in a pung
Green
right
dragon.
here on the left.
3 characters.
Chow.
Okay.
4 bamboos. Chow.
Okay, I did find a Ricci Mahjong
Red dragon.
improving weights presentation that we can use. And
6 dots.
it's basically the same.
Mahjong.
Wow, that's super quick. Yikes. Okay. This Ricci Mahjong one can be used for Hong Kong Mahjong as well. It's almost the same. So let's see here. This player had a chicken hand. Nothing. They have nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, no, they have no flowers. No flowers for this one. Okay, so now let me go back here. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Io. Let me say there might be one in Ricci. What might be there one in Ricci? In Ricci, astonishing if you've gotten it started. Wait, but it's just as astonishing if you had gotten it started in HK. Improving weights guide for Ricci. It's not, well, it's a presentation that I use to help someone with hand development and improving weights in a Ricci Mahjong lesson. So that's what I was going to share. So let me get it ready, but just know, let me see here. I'm going to let's see. If I can do this quickly, so bear with me for just a minute. Ricci Mahjong. I think I can do this pretty quickly because it's very close, I think. I think we can use it. I don't think I covered anything like with Dora or anything like that. Oh, there's something about a yaku and tenpai. So we would just need to, I think what I'll do is change the word yaku to han. Review. Okay, now why is that? Okay, so that's all right. What I'm going to do is we're going to share this and I'll just verbally tell you what the differences are so you could ignore yaku. I'm having a hard time sharing my screen here. Oh, here we go. This is where I was saying I'm not quite myself right now, so I apologize. Okay, let me get this ready here. All right. I can't even think of, oh, here it is. Jeez. Replace all. Okay, tenpai. Ready. Okay, let's see if that does it. Okay, so I think this is good for now, and we may run across a few glitches, so bear with me, but I think that you'll appreciate most of this, if not all. So I've got it ready. Apologize for the delay. Okay, here we go. Let's share this way here. Okay, so here it is. Improving weights. So in the begin game, when you first get your dealt hand, you got to think about the kind of hand that you want to play. If you're playing at a chicken hand table, you need to play as quickly, you need to figure out how to win as quickly as possible. And even if that means playing a 0-point hand. Chicken hands are okay on some tables. So if you're playing in a social game, if chicken hands are allowed, you want to get the quickest hand possible. However, if there is a fun minimum at the table, whether it's online or in person, you've got to meet that minimum or you will be penalized, some with points or money or what have you. So the first thing you do when you get your dealt hand is you analyze it. You want to arrange it in suit and in numerical order, and then maintain that throughout the game. This is very important in Asian versions of the game because chows are a big part of the game. In American Mahjong, the hands are more about pung kong quint. So you can move tiles that you don't want outside or away from associated tiles or related tiles. But in Asian versions of the game, you want to keep them in suit and in numerical order because the hand can change so quickly. You want to identify completed blocks and assess potential blocks. So in this example, we have a 2, 3, 4, 7 in dots. So the 2, 3, 4 is a block. Then we have a 4, 5. That's the second block, and that could be a chow. Then we have a 3, 4, 5, block 3, and then an 8, 8, 9, block 4. So we have 4 blocks here. And then we have single honors and a single 7. Yep, I think, oh, thank you, EO. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what to discard here. Okay, so next you want to identify your discards. You want to look for isolated tiles, useless tiles, and inefficient tiles. So in this case, if we are in, let's say that we're in east seat, that north will bring no value to our hand. but it can help us get to a half flush if we were to play that. Although I would not recommend playing half flush here because we've got 6 offsuit tiles, bams and dots. There are just too many there. I would recommend playing an all chow hand here. So that north in this case, and even the white dragon, could be a good discard because as single honors, they do no good when you have number tiles, especially in mixed suits. So the discards here would be the 7 dot, the north, and the white dragon. So if this were my hand, I would probably discard the north. It is useless as a single tile and it has no value. I probably should add here non-value honors. Non-value honors, because some wins have value. If we're in east seat and it's east round, I want to keep the east even if I'm in a different seat. Like if I'm in north seat and I have an east, I would want to keep it because it's the wind of the round. So you want to think about value. So I will add value here. Okay, so we're focused on Hong Kong Mahjong here, not Ricci. So we don't have we're not doing Yaku here. We're looking at Han count or Han value and the components of a hand. So once you identify your discards, let's see, we have another example here where we have block 1 would be the pung of 3s. Then we have 5, 6 as another block, pair 2s as a block, and then we have 3, 4, 5 as a block. So in here, all the 9s can go. Any of those could go. That's just another example. So here's another example. We have 2, 4, 5, 6 in dots, 4, 5 in bams, 3, 4, 6, 8, 8 in cracks, pair south, and a green dragon. So let's say that we are in west seat. I probably should add the seat for where we're sitting, so you can help figure out, or it can help you figure out the value that we could potentially have. So in this one, we have 1 block for 4, 5, 6 in dots, 1 block for 4, 5 in bams. We have a block with 5, 6 probably, because we need a 4 or 7. So the 3 crack is redundant. And then we have a pair of 8s in cracks and a pair of souths. So here we have 5 blocks. Your goal is to have 5 blocks identified. 5 blocks. This is called the 5-block method. And I learned about the 5-block method from Dinah Chiba's book 1. If you're interested, I'll add a link to it in the video description below. It is for Ricci Mahjong, but some of the strategies are transferable between versions. Some of the basic strategies are transferable if you're interested. Okay, so now let me go back to here. So the discards here would be the 2 dot, the 3 crack, and the green dragon. If these were my tiles, since we have chows and the south is a valueless pair, I would probably discard the green dragon. And it does depend too on where you are in the game, because the longer you hold a dragon, the riskier it will be. So you might even hold it and try to work it into your hand, or just discard it as early as possible, because it's going to increase in risk as the game goes on. People tend to hold valued honors for score. So you don't want to be holding on to a single dragon, for example, because any pung of dragons is a fawn. Oh yeah, I think I just changed. This is fawn. Shoot, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I need to do something really quick because I'm mixing my So Han needs to be Fawn. Okay. So, oh, shoot. Look at that. Oh, no. That didn't work right. Fanned needs to be hand. Oh, my gosh. How did that happen? Fanned. Oh, my gosh. Okay, there we go. Oh, geez. From current slide. Okay, so now let me swap this out. All right, sorry about the man behind the curtain here. Okay, now back to here. Font development, I know. Okay, so here we go. Now we have, let's see. So we just talked about discarding 2-3 green. I would discard the green dragon, especially if we've maybe had 6 or 7 rounds of discards. I would not want to hold that green dragon because someone could have enough time to get ready to win on my discard with a green. I wouldn't want to do that. I would prefer to sabotage that before they're ready to pung. I would want to get rid of it before they're ready to pung. So kind of sabotage a dragon pung if you can. Okay, now let's talk about discard guidelines in order of efficiency, low to high. So if this is our hand, Fawn and Han are written as their respective languages. Yeah, okay. So block 1 is 1, 3, 5. We can complete that with a 2 or 4 in dots. We have an isolated 2 bam. We have a 7, 8 two-sided weight, 7, 8 bam. Then we have a 5, 6 two-sided weight, an isolated 9 in cracks. We have a pair of red dragons and then single honors. Green dragon, east and north. Let's say that we're in east seat for this one. So the east can be of value to us and the green could be of value if we're in east seat. So here we go. Winds that are not your own or the wind of the round, valueless winds should go first. Then the wind of the round, if it is not your wind. So if we're in east seat and it's south round and we have a south, we should discard the south. Dragons would go next, and then your own wind if it's a single, because as a single wind or dragon, they are useless unless there's one exception, which we can talk about maybe later. It's called a hand called 13 Orphans, but it's rare. Okay, then next, 1s and 9s. They're on the edge of a range, 1 through 9. So they're the least useful or efficient tile because you can only go up from 1 and down from 9. Versus 2 through 8, you can go up or down. And then the closer you get to the 5, the more efficient the tile. So 2 through 8, 2 and 8 are a little more efficient than 1 and 9. So that's why that would be next. And then finally 3 through 7, which are more efficient because you can go up or down tiles depending on which number you're focused on. So this is the hierarchy or the low to high order when you're looking at your hand and deciding what to discard. Also, what you want to keep in mind is what has already been discarded and exposed. So if somebody has a pung of, let's say, a pung of 5s and 4s and 6s are being either in chows or discarded, then those are going to become useless to you. So some of your tiles could be rendered useless based on discards and exposures. So make sure you keep that in mind as well. So when you're looking at your hand, you want to identify potential fawn. Maximize tile efficiency to reach ready quickly. You want to be ready to win as quick as you can, especially if you're playing at a chicken hand table. So here we've got 4 blocks. We need a pair in here or another potential to chow. So we've got work to do here. Adjust your strategy based on tiles you draw. Don't break a chow to make a chow unless it leaves a tile for another block. So for example, let's say that we have a 7 instead of a 9 crack. Let's say we have a 7 crack. If someone discards an 8 crack, You could chow 6, 7, 8, but it would leave an isolated 5. So don't do it. Don't break that chow 5, 6, 7. I might even change that 9 to a 7 for object lesson. So if you have a 5, 6, 7 and someone discards an 8, don't claim that to make a chow, because you broke a chow that was already in your hand, and it will leave an isolated tile. Now, if we had a 4 crack, if we had a 4, 5, 6, 7, then take the 8, because it'll leave you with a 4, 5. So you want to think about what is going to remain so that you have something to work with. Yes, if it leaves a tile that you can create another chow with, take it. But if it doesn't, then let it go. Don't break a chow to make a chow unless it leaves a tile for another block. Okay, next. In the middle of the game, this is after when the second wall has, or the third wall has been pushed out. Or maybe you're in, let's say you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 rounds of discards. You want to decide if you're going to go for a quick win or a low value win and pursue a bigger hand, a big hand, let's say. Watch what other players are exposing to identify their focus, balance between offense and defense based on your opponent's behavior. If other people are going for a cheap hand, then you need to do it too, because they're going to win quicker if you're playing a big hand. So you want to adjust your plan based on the behavior of the players at your table. If your hand has potential for high value fawn, consider pushing to win. If your hand seems weak, consider folding. Pay attention to your opponent's discards and calls to gauge their progress. If you see someone with 3 exposures, you might consider folding if you have a weak hand. Plan your winning tile to be from a numbered suit, because many players will be holding on to valued honors, and you may never get a wind or dragon because of that. So if you plan your winning tile to be a number tile, you'll be more likely to get it. And also, the closer it is to the edge, the more likelihood that you will get it. Like if your winning tile is a 1 or a 9, you may see that before you see a 3 through 7 tile, because those are kept because of their efficiency. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Sophie, that some of the strategy in Ricci Mahjong is transferable to Hong Kong Mahjong. Okay, so now let's talk about weights. There's something called a pair weight, edge weight, middle weight, two-sided weight, and a double weight. So here's an example of a pair weight. We have a chow and a pung out, exposed, and then we have a 3, 4, 5 chow in our hand, and then a 6, 7, 8, 9 in our hand. We could win with a 6 or a 9 because we just need a pair in here. So a 6 or a 9 will give us a win. That would be a pair weight, one of 2 tiles. Yeah, okay, EO. If you have a 5, 6, 7 and somebody discards a 7 crack, don't take it, because you would leave an isolated 7. So unless you have, for example, a 6 or an 8, that would allow you to then use the 7 in another block. So the idea is you don't want to leave an isolated tile after you claim a discard. And there are exceptions to the rule, by the way. Okay, so next we have an edge weight. So here's an example. We have 2, 3, 4 in cracks and a 2, 3, 4 in dots exposed. We have in our hand a 4, 5, 6 in dots, 8, 9, and then a pair of souths. So we're waiting on the 7 crack, or sorry, 7 dot. We're waiting on a 7 dot to win. That's called an edge weight because it's the tile on the edge of a chow. Then we have a middle weight. So exposed, we have 6, 7, 8 chow in cracks, pung 4 in cracks, pung south. We have a 1, 3 potential chow. We need a 2 crack in the middle to win. We have a pair of 9s there. So we're ready to win. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, ready to win on a 2 crack. That's called a middle weight or closed weight. Then we have a 2-sided weight. Here we have a 7, 8, 9 chow. And then we have 4, 5, 6 in dots, 6, 7 in bams, a pung of dragons, and a pair of dragons. So we're waiting to win on a 5 or an 8. This is called a 2-sided weight. 6, 7, 2 consecutive numbers. We need one of 2 tiles to win. That's called a 2-sided weight. And then there's something called a double weight where you have 2 pair, and either one would give you your winning status. So here we have a 5. Oops, I see a boo-boo there. That 5 bam needs to be a 6. Sorry about that. So we have a 6, 7, 8 chow. That's a boo-boo typo, as it were. And then in our hand, we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 in cracks, 1, 2, 3 dot, 5, 6, 7 in cracks. And then we have 2 pairs of dragons. So either dragon would allow us to declare Mahjong. That's called a double weight when you have 2 pair of anything. These could be number tiles, for example. And as I change this slide, I could probably, instead of 2 dragon pairs, maybe make this a couple of bam, like a bam pair of something, 1 bams, let's say. So 1 bam pair. It doesn't have to be 2 dragons. So the idea here is that you want to look for opportunities to improve your weight, because this is lined up from weak to strong. So pair weight is the weakest, then an edge weight is better than a pair weight, a middle weight is better than an edge weight, a 2-sided weight and a double weight are the strongest. And then there are some complex weights that are that you could consider where you're ready to win with even more than 2 tiles, but we're not going to go that far. So you want to do what you can to improve your weight so that you're waiting to win with as many tiles as possible. So if you have an edge weight, try to get your weight to be a 2-sided weight. That would be the goal. A 2-sided weight, or play all pung and set yourself up for a double weight, for example. So that is all about improving your weights. And then that pretty much does it for this presentation. The rest goes into push-pull judgment, and we're just talking about hand development and improving weights. So we're just going to stop right there for now. And let's see here. I just want to get back to the game, and we'll actually do some examples and talk through it. So we'll talk through hand develop, or we'll talk through hand selection, and then we'll talk through hand development and improving weights. And we'll look for opportunities to do object lessons. Okay, and I took care of that as we go. I'm just going to save that there for now. We'll fix that all later. Okay, 237 chow moment. I had a 237 chow. What? Can you? Okay, now let's see. Did I have another problem in here or something? 237. I don't see a 237. But I do remember seeing where I wanted to say the 9 crack was a 7 instead, to talk about okay. You're making a joke. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, okay. Okay, are we ready to move on now? Sorry, I'm having an OCD moment here. I got a lot going on in this. Okay, so now let me share my screen and we'll play again. Here we go. Okay. If you don't get it, look up 237 Ricci, Chi Ricci. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna let's do this one right here. Now it's going to be another chicken hand table. What was the name of the book you mentioned? I think it's Dinah Chiba. I think this is it. Let me see. I have it in the Ricci Mahjong. Now, just know that before you go there, it's for Ricci, but some of the concepts can be transferred. The skills are transferable. The skills are transferable. Pass. Okay, we need to sort. Okay, so let's see. We have east, south, west. We have pair 6. We have mostly chows. We're in south seat, so we'll let the west go.
West
I'm
wind.
thinking all chow here. Okay, let's see.
West wind.
Here it is.
8 dots.
Here it is right there.
South wind.
Okay, so now we have a 7. Let's throw the south since it went down.
South wind.
So we're set up nicely here. We have an isolated 1 band, pair 6,
South wind.
7, 9 band. Then we have 2 6 crack isolated. We have a 2 3
1 character.
2-sided weight, a 5 7 9. So we have 1 2
4
3
bamboos.
4 blocks. Okay, now we have 5 blocks. Let's let this east go.
East wind.
Okay, so we have our 5 blocks. Now we
One character.
want to improve it. We have a pair 6, 7 9 closed weight, 6
4
8
dots.
closed weight, 2 3 2-sided weight, 5 7 closed weight. We want to
1
get as many
bamboo.
of these to a 2-sided weight as possible, like right here. Now we have a 5 6 2-sided weight, so the 8 can go. But I think the 1 can go because that
1
is
bamboo.
isolated. So now we have 2 2-sided weights. We have a 5 6 and a 2
9
3.
characters.
So now we want to try to improve the 7
2
9.
bamboos.
It'd be really nice to get an 8, like a 6,
1
another 6
character.
band. There's the 6 band. So now we have a 6 7. We can now discard the 9, for example, but the 2 crack is isolated.
2 characters.
So now we have a pair of 6 bams, 6 7 2-sided weight. The 9 is now redundant. We have a
White
5
dragon.
6 2-sided weight. The 8
9
crack
characters.
is redundant. We have a 2 3 2-sided weight and then a 5 7 9. We can complete that with either
1
a 6
character.
or an 8. Okay, now there's another pair. So let's throw the 8.
8 characters.
I maybe could have kept that and discarded the 9. Probably discarding the
5
9 would have been
characters.
better there. Now we're playing at a chicken hand table. I would let that go because we have a 2-sided weight. We would break
8
up
characters.
for a chicken hand. We're in south seat. We do have our flower.
7 dots.
Okay, that's not, okay, this 3 is isolated. We don't need that at all.
3 bamboos.
Okay, so let's see what we can do. We want a chow.
1 bamboo.
We have a 6 bam pair, 6, 7,
6 characters.
two-sided weight, 5, 6, two-sided weight, 2, 3, two-sided weight, and a 5, 7, 9.
6 dots.
Okay, so we're going to chow,
Chow.
and now we can let the 9 dot go because it's isolated.
9 dots.
Isolated and useless.
Four characters.
7 characters. 2 bamboos.
Okay, now there's a 5, 6, 7. So now this 9 bam, it's redundant. We don't need it.
9 bamboos.
So we have a 6 bam pair and then a 5, 6, 7. We can
Three
put that in
characters.
order right there, but know that we have a 5, 6, 7.
6
You want to
dots.
train your eye to see your blocks. We have a 5, 6 two-sided weight, and then,
North wind.
well, I mean, we could slice this differently too, by the way. 5 dot, let's see, 6, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 5, 6, 2, 3, 5. Let's let the 5 go.
5 dots.
We already have a 5 here. There's a 4, 6 out. We have a two-sided weight right there with the 2, 3 dot.
8 bamboos.
Red dragon.
Pong. 8 dots.
Okay, so we're looking
Green
for
dragon.
a 4, 7 crack, 1, 4 dot.
Red dragon.
There are 2, 4 dots out. We can let that go.
6
We
dots.
did let a 5 go because we have a 5, 6, 7 already, and a 4, 6 was out. We did
Green
get a
dragon.
6 dot, so that would have been nice. But we already have
7 characters.
a 5, 6 two-sided weight. So I think we have everything we need here. We're just waiting for one good
East
pick to
wind.
be ready to win.
West wind.
9 dots.
We could even pong if one of our tiles
3
goes down
dots.
and then be ready on a chicken hand.
7 characters.
Okay, so we're in a chow,
Chow.
and now we'll throw the 5 crack, and we're
5
ready to win on a
characters.
1, 4 dot, two-sided weight. So you want to try to plan it so that
3
you're
bamboo.
waiting on a number tile, and you're waiting on more than one tile. So in this case, somebody else won, but we were ready to win, which is good. Okay, so they have an all chow hand, and they have no flowers, which is lucky. They got a lucky fawn there. Okay, so let's play one more time. Okay, who is Jenna? 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 Is EO, is your name Jenna? I'm confused. Okay, here we go. So we're still at a chicken hand table. We'll probably do this for, oh, your name is Jenna. Jenna is EO. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll try to make that, I'll try to remember that. All right, so now here we go. So we
White
have
dragon.
2, 5, 6 in bams, 1, 3, 5 in
White
cracks,
dragon.
4, 6, 7 in dots, single honors.
White dragon.
We have a pair of 7s, and we're set up for chows. Almost everything is connected but the 2. We're in north seat. We just drew a west. That's not our seat, so that's what we're going to throw.
West wind.
We're going to try for all chow. We're in north seat, and we do have our own flower
dot.
right here. 4 flower.
Red dragon.
That's ours. So we have 1 fawn right there. We're going to try for all chow.
1 dot.
Your nickname is Jenna. Okay. I like that name. Okay, so now I would rather keep number tiles than single honors. So I'm going to let them go.
North wind.
And I'm going to opt for all number tiles. And that is a good thing because look, they had a pair. We never would have gotten a pung. So let's go ahead and chow.
Chow.
And then I would rather keep number tiles than a single dragon here.
Green dragon.
We're in the third round of discards, and a single dragon is not going to help.
One character.
That one crack could be a pung or a chow. So
Chow.
it's better than
East wind.
a single dragon.
West wind.
Okay, so the one is isolated. The two bam is isolated. The one crack is out in a chow. So let's let that go.
One character.
We also have a 3, 4, 5 in a chow in cracks. So that leaves a 1, 2, 3 chow slim. So now we have a 2 bam that is isolated.
Chow.
We have a 5, 6, 7 chow. We have
9 characters.
2 potential blocks here.
East wind.
We have 3 blocks. We actually have everything we need because we have a 4, 5 potential chow. Let's pung.
Pung.
We're going to go for a chicken hand.
2 bamboo.
Okay, we're ready to win on a 3 dot or a 6 dot
Red dragon.
with a chicken hand, but we do have our own flower.
6 dots.
Okay, so Mahjong. And we have no value here with our hand, but we do have our own flower, so we get 1 fawn for that. 1 fawn. And the reason it's only 1 fawn is because we have a pung in one suit and a chow in a other suit, and then mixed suits throughout. So when you mix pungs and chows with different suits, you drive your score down. So if you're playing at a chicken hand table, that's fine. If you're playing at a table where you are required to have a bigger hand, this will not fly. This will not pass muster. Let's play again. So is this making sense? Is the weight improvement kind of coming in now? 1 fawn for flowers, imaginary han, what? Okay. All right, so we're just waiting for players to come here. Oh. Okay. We're just waiting for players to join us. Thank you again for your patience at the beginning. Oops. Okay. Oh, Jenra. Her name is Mary, I think. Pretty sure that's Mary. We just need one more player to join us here. Okay. Does she count points for pungs and kongs or for honors? What? Let me see here. What did I miss? Okay, we had a new player join the group and she grew up playing Hong Kong Mahjong, but her rules are very different from HKOS. Trying to figure out which rules she's using. If you have 3 pungs of numbers and 1 pung of dragons, and you still need a pair to complete. Yes, you always need a pair. Every hand requires a pair. She said she has a score sheet at home but doesn't know the name. There are so many different variants of Hong Kong in Hong Kong. It's not standardized. Okay. Does she count points for pungs and kongs and for honors? Doubles. So she's doing classical Chinese scoring then. Isn't that classical Chinese? If you're doing base value and doubles. Okay, so we got to discard something super quick here. Let's discard the 1 bam.
1 bamboo.
I was partially thinking that we could play 13 orphans, but
7
no.
characters.
I don't know why I thought that. Okay, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in cracks.
1 character.
4, 5 in dots, 7, 8 in dots. We have a potential good chow hand here.
West wind.
Okay, that's a good efficient tile. We're in west seat, so north is not a value
North
to
wind.
us. North is a non-value.
East wind.
Oh, thank you, David.
9 bamboos.
North wind.
I will look into that deeper. I thought Szechuan Mahjong was
East wind.
bloody rules where you play to the end, but it's all Hong Kong type game. Isn't it the basic 4 blocks and a pair?
1 bamboo.
Chows, pungs. The scoring, I'm sure,
Chow.
is maybe a little different. Filipino style. I mentioned
Red
that to the
dragon.
programmer here, and he's considering adding
Red
Filipino
dragon.
Mahjong to this platform, which I'm very excited about because my
Red
grandfather was
dragon.
Filipino and he played Mahjong when I was a
bamboos.
baby. And when I was little, living with him, he would play Mahjong with his friends, Filipino
3
style.
dots.
And so I would love to play the game from my heritage.
3 bamboos.
Okay, so I think we should keep that 1 at this point. Let's let the dragon go.
Green
So
dragon.
now we have all number tiles. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sophie. Chinese classical.
9 dots.
It's probably Chinese classical if they're doing base
2
value with
bamboos.
doubles.
Green dragon.
Okay, another 7. All right, now we look for isolated tiles. So the 9 bam, that can go.
9 bamboos.
The 1 crack is isolated. We have,
Chow.
now let's block this out.
8
We have
dots.
a 4, 5. We have a
North
4,
wind.
5 crack, 5, 6 crack, 7, 8. That's 3 blocks. Then we have a 4, 5
9
dot.
dots.
That's 4. We can chow here.
Chow.
That leaves a pair. We can discard the 1.
1 character.
And now let's see. We have a 7 dot pair.
1 character.
And we have a 4, 5 2-sided weight, 6, 7, 8
2 dots.
chow, and then a 4, 5 2-sided weight. So we're
3
1 away from
bamboos.
ready now. We can let that go.
9 dots. 8 dots.
9 characters.
Kong.
Okay, so we can't expect a 3 now. There's a Kong of 3s.
West wind.
Okay, now 5. We could maybe play a chicken hand here too. I'd rather do a 2-sided weight. Let's let the 5 dot go.
5 dots.
I want to try to do an all chow hand. We have a
6 dots.
4, 5, 6 right there. The 5 is
Green dragon.
redundant. We could do a 6 crack, 9 crack.
9 characters.
Okay, there. So we'll chow.
Chow.
Now we'll discard the 5 crack because it will leave a 4, 5, 6.
5 characters.
And we're ready to win on a 3 dot, 6 dot.
9 characters.
3, 6 dot for the win for all chow. We're in west seat and we have our flower. So we would get a two fawn.
8 bamboos.
Five characters.
Don't need a bam.
Four bamboos. Chow. Two characters.
1 dot.
Pung.
We're looking for a
One
3/6
character.
dot. Oh, we
Each
just got our
one.
we got our own flower again. 3/3. Two
characters.
flowers here. We're ready to win on
North
a
wind.
3/6 dot because we have a two-sided weight.
Two characters. Three bamboos. Chow.
Oh, look at
Four
that.
bamboos.
That's a red flag right there.
8 characters.
They have something called 9 showing. 9 showing.
Four
3.
bamboos.
Oh, that is risky. You don't want to
Five
throw
characters.
bam because if they're playing all one suit, you have to pay for the table.
5 dots.
I don't know if that is a rule here at Mahjong
East wind.
Time, but in most social games, that's called 9 showing.
South.
You would
wind.
have to pay for the table. Okay, this is going to be a little risky, but we're ready to
White
win.
dragon.
Okay, nobody took it.
Two characters.
West wind.
7 characters.
We're going to pass. We already have a chow. We already are good there.
5 dots.
We're looking for a 3/6. 3/6 dot.
5 bamboos.
There's already a 3 dot right there.
West wind.
2 dots.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. No, I'm not going to throw that. We're going to fold.
4 dots.
I'm going to be a good teacher and fold my hand.
Mahjong.
Oh, you stinker. You stinking stinker. She bluffed me. I thought she was going to do 1 suit. So I kept the 6 thinking she had all 1 suit. That was a bluff, Mary, you stinker. She did all chow. I was thinking all 1 suit or even a half flush. I did not want to discard into that because we have just we had a 3 fawn hand, but I did not want to risk discarding that 6 bam. One thing I could have considered is that they have a 6 right here and they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, or 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The likelihood of her having another block to work with a 6, considering all that, is pretty slim. There's a 4 out, a 5 out, 4 out. I probably should have discarded that. I don't know. That was a tough call. Okay, so now where are we on time? We passed an hour, so I'm going to close and I'm going to create a quick mahjong, a three fawn table. So we're going to do let's see, MAHJLIFE 3 fawn 1. MAHJLIFE 3 fawn 1. Hopefully people will see that we're going to do minimum points would be 8, 3 fawn. Okay, so we're going to do a 3 fawn hand, a 3 fawn. We're taking it up a notch. 3 fawn. Game 1. 3 fawn G1, let's call it. Oh, look, Fang 1. 3 Fang 1. 3 Fang 1. 3 fawn game 1. Fang, it says in there. 3 Fang 1. That's funny. Okay, let's make a thing of it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Sophie. I can show you how to do that in a minute. After this game, I'll show you how to do that. Yes, you can watch a game afterwards. It's called I believe it's the archive. 3 fawn, no chicken hand. That's right. 3 fawn. You've got to identify 3 fawn in your hand. If you haven't already, look for a link in the video description for a quick reference so that you can look at that while we play. And you can kind of follow along. Yep, you have to have at least 3 fawn to win. You could still claim discards, but you've got to have 3 fawn to be able to win. Otherwise, you would pay some kind of a penalty. You would have a false mahjong. Okay, so we need bigger hands. Bigger hands. We're going to look for half flush, dragon pung, seat win pung. Okay, here we can go for half flush, big time. This will be a great half flush.
Bamboo.
We have a 2, 2, 3,
1 dot.
6 dot pair, 7 dot pair, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7.
1 dot.
It would be really nice to get a 4, 5 in here so we
2
can
bamboos.
leverage the 8, 9.
8 bamboos.
3 dots.
3 dots.
We're going to do half flush. Maybe
1
even
bamboo.
1 suit. We could maybe do full flush.
9 characters.
Now, we did just let a pair go, but we're so close to a half
9
flush.
characters.
I would do it.
4 dots.
Yeah, this was a really good deal.
9 dots.
Okay, we can chow because that will leave a tile for another
Chow.
block. We can still do a 7, 9. It's not ideal
9
because that's a
characters.
closed weight, but that's
4
okay.
dots.
We're going to try it.
6 dots.
Okay, let's pung.
Pung.
Okay, now we're in west seat, so we can let the north go. Because,
North.
oh, no,
wind.
we're in south seat. Sorry about that.
9
So this
characters.
west can go too.
South wind.
We're in south seat.
8 dots.
Okay, let's chow.
Chow. West wind.
Oh, we are close to
Pung.
a full flush.
1 character.
There are 2 1 dots out.
Chow. 7 dots.
We're ready.
Red dragon.
We're ready to win on a 1 dot.
8 dots.
1 or 4 dot. We got a
2
double weight or
characters.
a 2-sided weight on a full flush.
7 dots.
Wow, that was risky.
8 characters.
And let's see, we're in south seat, so we have our own flower. Good catch, Jenna. Yeah, this will be a big win if we can get it. We need a 1.
5 characters.
We need a 1 dot or a
3
4 dot.
characters.
There are 2 of each out, which is
5 dots.
actually good because
9 dots.
people will think we don't need it.
4 characters.
1 dot, 4 dot,
5 characters.
1 or 4.
Chow. 5 dots.
We got it. Mahjong, full flush. Okay, so we got 1 suit only, 6 fawn. We picked our winning tile and we have our own flower. So this was 8 fawn. This is a big hand. You could also win on a 3. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, Sophie. We could have won on a 3 as well for a pair. So a 3 dot would have given us a pair to win. And the 2 dot would be a pung. 2 dot pung, pair 3. So good. Thank you, Sophie. All right. So let's see here what we have going here. Half flush for Joey. Over here, we have a half flush because they've got a west pung over there. Here we have another half flush probably. Okay, so we're going to create another table. We're just going to do one at a time here. So I'm going to create another one. So this is game 2. Game 2. We had a good starting deal on that one. Okay, so we have Fang 2. 3 Fang 2. I kind of like that. MAHJLIFE 3 Fang 2. That is hardcore. Okay, so resell. Let's see if Joey joins us. Oh, Mary has a brown belt. Oh. North. Okay, let's see this, whatever this is. Oh, wait. Tina. I don't know who that is. Let's see. East, south, north, west. Okay, I don't know who Wander something or other is. What? I'm confused. Who's resell? What is going on? Somebody keeps coming and going. Okay, here we go. Oh, we have a pretty nice setup for, well, I'd say we've got to get to a half flush probably. We have more cracks than we do the other tiles. Let's let the 2 go.
2 bamboos.
We're in east seat. We have a 3 flower, so that's not going to be helpful. We have a 1 2 2 block and a 5 6 8 block. We have a long way to go. We have 6
dots.
discards, which
8
is
dots.
not good. That's a long way to go there.
4 dots.
So we need cracks. Okay, we have 2 pair now. Let's see. Let's discard the 4.
4 dots.
We might be able to
3
push for
dots.
all pung and do mixed suits. So let's try for a half
4
flush
bamboos.
and watch for pairing up to maybe switch to all
8
pung.
bamboos.
But with all pung, you've got to have
3 dots.
4 pair. And we only have 2.
3 dots.
So we're either going to push for half flush or
1
fold.
character.
We have a long way to go here.
9 bamboos.
Okay, there's a keeper.
6 dots.
We're going to keep the 7
1
bam for
character.
as long as we can because now we have 3 pair.
5
If we get,
characters.
okay, we could pung that because it's in our
Pung.
predominant suit.
1 dot.
So we have 2 pair in our
5
hand. We have 1 pung
7
out.
characters.
Well, let's just see how this goes. We've got 2 discards before we need to make a choice.
8 dots.
Okay, so let's let the 5 dot go.
5 dots.
White dragon could bring
Gone.
value. We're in
4
east
dots.
seat, so the south is not going to help us with score
6 bamboos.
unless we play a half flush. There's an east.
5 bamboos.
So now we're pretty close to half
8
flush,
characters.
but people are going to be holding east
6
and
characters.
white. So these are going to be pretty risky to hold on to.
1 dot.
There's a west. Okay, so let's let the 7 go.
7 bamboos.
Because now we could chow 6, 7, 8. We could chow
Chow.
1, 2, 3 or pung, or
6
that can be our
characters.
pair. We need to pair up these honors.
7 characters.
So we're now at a place where we can focus on a half flush. One suit with any combination of winds and dragons.
7 dots. 9 bamboos. 4 characters.
2 dots.
1 bamboo.
Okay, let's throw the 7.
7 bamboos. Chow. 3 characters.
9 dots.
Pung. 7 characters.
Okay, we can chow.
Chow. 1 dot.
Okay, there are no honors out.
North wind.
Honors are winds and dragons. There goes the first honor.
7 bamboos.
Okay, so 1 honor went down
8
north.
characters.
Okay, we just got an 8. So now non-value honor. Let's let the south go.
South wind. South wind.
South wind.
7 characters.
Okay, we want to get rid of all BAMs as soon as possible
3 bamboos.
because our opponent to the left could be playing half flush.
Chow.
There's a
West
chow.
wind.
So they have 9 showing now. 9 showing.
North wind.
So that is a risk, but I know, let's see.
East
Now
wind.
I would imagine, oh, let's do it.
6 bamboos.
I'm thinking she's doing half flush.
Red dragon.
She threw away a 7.
Pung.
Okay, now throwing a red
East wind.
dragon, that probably was a single for her.
2 dots.
Okay. Yeah, this should be okay.
2 bamboos.
They have a 1, 2,
7
3,
dots.
and there's a 2 right there. So the 2 BAM I thought was safe.
7 bamboos.
So this east should.
Mahjong.
Oh my gosh, she got a full flush. Well done, Jenna. Look at that. Or Jenra. This is Mary. Chow hand, 1 suit, flowers, 8 fawn. That's awesome. Very nice. 1 suit only. Jerry Bot here is playing half flush, dragon pung, and seat wind, ready to win on a 9 or a 6. Over here, they have white dragon pung, and it looks like they're going for all pung. They have a 2 crack, 9 crack. So we were blocking each other a little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to create game Fang 3. So we'll do Fang 3. That stands for 3 fawn game 3. Just if you're wondering. 3 fawn game 3. Fang. Okay, there's Anna. Mary. All right, we just need 1 more. Excuse me. Got to clear my throat there a little bit. Okay, let's see here. How's it feeling with this hand development and weights? Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody feel any different between playing a chicken hand and playing at a higher fawn table? Thank you, Sophie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, waiting on a 1, 4, 7. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 sequence wait. A 5 sequence wait. That would work for 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five sequence. Or I guess up to 8. Because a 9 would take that down by 1. Because you can't go from 9 to 1. Five sequence, 2 through 8. Sequence of 5 using tiles 2 through 8. There. That basically covers it. Yeah, exactly. So sequence of 5 using tiles 2 through 8 is a good weight. Okay, here we go. Okay, 3 fawn. All right, so we have one more dot than BAMs. We're in west seat. We have east round, east wind of the round, and we have our seat wind. We have one pair,
South wind.
6 dot, predominant suit.
3 bamboos.
We do have 3, 4, 5, 6 here, but we're not going to take that. There's a 4.
6
Okay, we're going to
characters.
push half flush. We have 3 blocks in
South
here. 4, 5 dot, 6 dot
2
pair, 8,
bamboos.
9 potential
7
chow,
bamboos.
edge weight. Okay, we don't need cracks.
2 characters.
1 bamboo.
5 bamboos. 9 bamboos.
Okay, that's a keeper.
7 bamboos.
So dragon will help if we
6
can pair up.
9 dots. 3 characters.
Okay, we got a keeper. There's a 3 and a 5 out.
3 bamboos.
So this is
5
looking
characters.
even better. We have a 3, 4, 5 chow, 6 dot pair, 8, 9 edge weight.
chow. 4 dots. 9 characters.
Okay, let's throw the 4.
4 bamboos.
There's a pair of
4
5
dots.
there, but there's already a 5 out, and we have the
1
makings
dot.
of a half flush. We need more
1
help though
bamboo.
here. We need
4 bamboos.
we need to pair up these honors.
9 bamboos.
So I would
9
say
dots.
1, 2,
Chow.
3, 4,
4 characters.
5. Okay, now our opponent here to the left is going to be in dots.
7 bamboos.
So I'm thinking,
Red dragon.
okay, red dragon.
1 dot.
So now we can let that go.
4 characters. Red dragon.
5 dots.
Once an honor is thrown, you might as well let it go because then there's only one more. Well, no,
6 bamboos.
two more, but the chances of
3
you getting it in
bamboos.
time to be ready to win is slim. Okay, so let's
2
throw that.
bamboos.
North wind.
Oh, we have another robot at the
8
table.
bamboos.
How'd that happen?
7 bamboos.
Okay, green dragon,
4 bamboos.
east, west, green, white. These are all
3
valued
bamboos.
honors. We want to try to
6
pair up.
bamboos.
That's going to be the luck of the
Red
draw, though.
dragon.
We need luck of the draw in here
1 bamboo.
because we can't do much with that
5
like that
bamboos.
at the moment. Oh, we're going to pass.
4 bamboos. 3 characters. 3 characters.
North wind.
2 dots. 5 characters.
Okay, that's a keeper.
5 bamboos.
2 characters.
What?
Pung. 3 dots.
We could pung.
Pung.
That leaves a 4, 5, 6 maybe, or 4, 5. Yeah, later. Because we
5
could pung
bamboos.
6 maybe.
9
Let's see.
bamboos.
I don't see any 6s out yet. I don't see another
East
3 out.
wind.
So we're going to be limited a little bit here.
South wind.
But that kind of happens as the game progresses anyway. Okay, let's let the white dragon go.
White dragon.
Hi, Misty. Are you going to play at the table
Pung.
here? Okay, there's a pung of dragons.
Green dragon.
Okay, so now we can. The green
2
dragon
dots.
is safe now.
Seven characters. 6 characters. 9 characters.
So we're in the end game. So really, we
3
can
dots.
keep that green
Red
dragon
dragon.
as a late game discard because
White dragon.
there's only
Pung.
one more. Oh, they got a Kong.
East wind.
Ooh, that's a little risky. These are all out. The east should be safe now.
6 bamboos.
We
East
should
wind.
we should fold. We only have one more pick and we have discards. Oh my gosh, they got a full flush. Wow, Mary, very nice. All cracks. Look at that. And they even had a Jerry bot here collecting cracks as well. So that was well done. Okay, so we're going to create Fang 4. Fang 4. Okay, I will look for you. Okay, we have Anna. Oopsies. Okay, there's Misty. We need one more. 8 fawn or 8.3 fawn game. 3 fawn game 4. There's Mary again. She's taking us all for a ride. Let's hope for how many rounds? Just one game. These are all quick mahjongs. Okay, so now we have more cracks than anything. And we have a dragon there. So let's let the 9 go.
9 dots.
I'm thinking a half flush. Half flush, because we only have, well, we have 3 pair. If we get one more pair, we could do all pung.
8 bamboos.
So let's keep an eye on pairs. We could do a chow here though. 1, 2, 3. Pung 6, pung 9, pung green.
8 dots.
Pair south. Of course, that's just visualizing
8 bamboos.
the journey. There's a 3. So let's let the 6 go.
6 dots.
1, 2,
3
3,
dots.
6, 9 green. We need more.
6 dots.
It'd be ideal to draw in cracks, like maybe 5, 8, 9,
Chow.
5, 7, and really
8
3,
characters.
4, 5, 8. Okay, that'll work. Because we could pung.
5 dots.
We could pung, pung, pung. Maybe pair up 2,
4
3.
bamboos.
Because you don't want your winning tile to be an honor. Remember that. Because you may never get it. The player in south seat may have their wind.
5
And they may not want to give it up. There, look, we paired up.
2 dots.
Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair. We're 1 away from 7 pair. When you get 5 pair, consider playing 7
5
pair.
characters.
If we can get a 2 or 3, we can discard and be ready to win on a 7 pair hand. 7 pair half flush.
6
That'll be a big
dots.
hand. That would be 7 fawn.
2 characters.
Meh. Okay, fine.
Chow.
We'll chow.
4 dots.
That's fine. We won't do it. All
6
triplets, half
bamboos.
flush. Treat everyone to dinner. No, I decided to go cheap. I want to get in a win.
4
So
dots.
I took the chow, and then we'll
Chow.
let's. Uh-oh, Misty.
5 characters.
Oh, Misty, you're not going to be able to win
9
with that.
dots.
This is a This is a 3
8
fawn.
characters.
This is a 3 fawn table.
1 dot. South wind.
Okay, we're going to pung.
Pung. 1 character. 2 bamboos.
Oh, I think I
2
misspelled
bamboos.
Misty's name. Misty, I'm sorry, I misspelled your name. It's Misty with an I.
3
Maybe.
dots.
Okay. Oh, we don't need that. Misty
2
is in north
characters.
seat, and she has a 1-2 flower.
6 characters.
She's in north seat. We're going to pung.
Pung.
And we're ready on a double weight.
4 characters.
So 9 or green.
7 characters.
9 or green dragon for half flush.
Pung. 4 bamboos. 5 dots. 9 dots.
So half flush is 3 fawn. Even
1
if we
character.
don't get the dragon, we still meet the minimum.
1 dot.
And we have no flowers.
5 bamboos. 3 bamboos. Kong. 8 dots. 5 bamboos.
So you can see there's no
5
winds and dragons
bamboos.
out. Here's the first one.
East wind.
Who's gonna pung?
Pung.
There it is.
White dragon.
Oh, no
8
pung.
bamboos.
No pung on the white.
2 dots. White dragon. 2 characters.
Okay, we need green dragon because then we get an extra
Chow.
fawn.
7 bamboos. 5 characters.
Uh-oh, red.
Red dragon. Pung.
Okay, pung is better than
1
Mahjong,
dot.
but they only have one
6
one
bamboos.
fawn, so they're not going to be able to win.
8 dots.
They have just one fawn.
9 bamboos. 3 characters.
Okay, Kong.
6 characters. Kong.
Oh, bummer.
7 bamboos. 3 characters. 8 dots.
We need a green.
7 bamboos.
Mahjong. Oh, the green dragon. I wonder if it's in the flower wall. Okay, so we have 5 fawn here. 1 suit with honors. We self-picked our tile, and then we have no flowers, which is lucky. So half flush. Over here, we have all pung. All pung here. Ready to pung north, ready to pung 7, and then they need a pair in there. Over here, we have half flush. They're ready to chow 7, 8, 9, but they need something with their 5. The dragons were going down. Okay, so we're gonna do the next one now. Let's see here. MAHJLIFE, we're on Fang 5. And this is a 3 fawn table. And we can make that 8 seconds here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Stop taking your tiles. Sorry about that, Anna. Fang 5. There's Mary. Okay. There's Misty. Okay, Misty, we're on a 3 fawn table. Oh, no worries. Okay, what do we got? A mixed suit hand. This is going to be really tough because we have mixed suits. Look at that. 3, 3, 4. So let's look for efficiency here. We're gonna let the 9 go.
9 bamboos.
We're in east seat and we have a 4 flower.
6 dots.
So northwest south.
3 characters.
East seat, these are not of value here. None of them.
6
We
dots.
could at least sabotage though, but we could also maybe try to get to a half flush.
3 bamboos.
I mean, this is, yikes, this is going to take a while. We have only 1 value on her.
Chow.
Okay, so they're
5
doing chows, so we
bamboos.
probably should let that 7 go.
4
So I'm
characters.
thinking cracks and honors.
3 dots.
So we'll pass. Oh my gosh, and then there's a 2. Dang it.
7 bamboos.
Now we have more dots than we do cracks.
9 dots.
We have 2 blocks with cracks and only 1
5
with,
dots.
we have 1 block with cracks and 2 blocks with our
2
dots.
characters.
Okay, now there's pung potential here. So now
6
we
dots.
can try for all pung. We have 3 pair. We may be able to swing
White
all
dragon.
pung if we can get 1 more pair in here.
5 dots.
1 more pair.
4 dots. Pung.
Oh. So that 4 is
3 dots.
useless here.
8 dots. 4 dots. 5 dots. 1 character. 2 dots.
Okay, let's pung.
Pung.
We're just going to try for all pung.
3 bamboos.
You got to be quick.
1 bamboo. Pung. 2 bamboos.
Okay, so they're trying
Chow.
for all pung. And we've got 2 chow players
4 characters.
in BAMs. So we should be able
1
to,
dot.
we have potential here because,
Pung. 2 bamboos.
they're mixing. Okay, so they're going to,
4 bamboos.
they're not going to be able to win with a chicken hand again. Even,
Chow.
okay, they're in south
9
seat.
characters.
I'm confused. Okay, we're going to let the 3 go.
3 characters.
We're going for all pung. They have a pung and a chow and 2
6
suits.
bamboos.
So that's not going to help. They're going to need,
6 bamboos.
they're going to need 3 valued
5
honors.
characters.
Okay, let's
2
calm.
dots. Kong.
2 4s are out.
4 characters. 2 characters.
We need to pair up these honors.
5 bamboos. 6 characters.
No. 4 bam. None of these are out. A white is out.
White dragon. 6
We need to
bamboos.
optimize for pairs here.
5 characters.
Anything
5
not out.
characters.
Okay, that could give us value maybe, but let's see. Let's let the 4 go.
4 bamboos. White dragon. 6 characters. 2 characters.
Oh, there's a pair for us.
8 bamboos.
Oh, I should have kept that 8 bam and let the northwest go.
North wind.
Okay, so now that'll be a good discard.
9 characters.
Actually, we're kind of getting to a
9
place where we probably
characters.
should let this, okay, let's, oh, no, we don't want that. 9 bam is out. Let's throw the west.
West wind.
That's going to be risky.
7 characters.
I was wondering if somebody had that.
Pung.
So here's a pung. Now let's throw the north.
North wind.
Okay, now these dragons are going to be risky.
4 characters.
We don't want to be waiting on a honor, so
5
I'm
dots.
thinking we're going to discard one of these dragons.
3 characters.
There's 1 9 bam out. That could be a safe discard later. Let's throw the dragon.
Red dragon.
Hopefully nobody's ready to win.
Kong.
Oh goodness.
North wind.
Okay, now this green dragon.
6 dots.
This green dragon is going to be kind of scary.
6 characters.
We're going to throw the dragon.
Green dragon. Pung.
Pung is good.
4 bamboos.
Okay, now what we need in here is a pair. The white dragon is going to be safe later. 2 3 dots are out.
3 dots.
So now we have a 7
Green
dot and a 9
dragon.
bam that are going to good pair
7
tiles.
dots.
There's 1 of each out, or 2. Excuse me. 1 of each of those are
East
out.
wind.
The white dragon will be a safe discard.
Mahjong.
Oh, we got a winner. All pung. So they have all pung and seat wind. And they also have their own, they have their seat wind and the wind of the round. That was a nice win, Mary. Well done. Over here we have half flush dragon pung. Half flush dragon pung. That would have been a nice win also. Here we have a dragon pung. That's 1 fawn. So she would have needed much more. 2 fawn, 2 more fawn. So we're going to create another table. We should be able to play 1 or 2 more hands, at least 1. So let's do, I think this is Fang 6. Okay, here we go. You were on the right track. You got to have, if you're playing in mixed suits, you need to be doing all pung. You can't have a chow with a pung in a different suit or it'll drive your score down. Okay, so let's put Mary at east, south, west. We need 1 more player. And there's Misty north. Okay, here we go. This might be our last game. We'll see. Okay, we've got oh, we have 6 dots and we have 5 cracks. Darn it. Oh man. All right. Well, let's see. We have 1 2 3 blocks
1
and dots.
bamboo.
So I'm thinking dots.
3 bamboos.
We only have 2 blocks in
1
cracks.
character.
So I'm thinking we go with dots. Half flush.
9 bamboos.
Half flush. It's going to
1
be
character.
it's going to be a little bit of a ride. Let's throw the 6. We're going to
6 characters.
we're going to sabotage. Maybe we could do all
2
pung.
dots.
It's still possible to win by mixing pungs and chows in different suits, but it's not easy. Yeah,
West
you've
wind.
got to have your own flower, seat wind, dragon
1
pung,
bamboo.
self pick. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy. And it's better to set yourself up for success and
5 characters.
create a plan to get
Pung.
to a 3 fawn base hand.
West
And that way
wind.
everything else is icing on the cake.
1 bamboo.
Because you cannot rely on no flowers. You cannot
Chow.
rely on drawing your
9
flower.
dots.
That's all luck. So you've got to use your skill to plan out where your
6
fauna are going to
dots.
come from.
8 characters.
Okay, so we're going to let that go.
4 characters. 7 dots.
Okay, we're ready to,
8 dots.
we've got a 1 dot potential
Pung.
pung, 3 4 4 7
9
8.
dots.
Okay, let's chow.
Chow. 8 characters.
So we need to do half flush. We're going to sacrifice
4
the 7.
dots.
We're going to pung.
Pung. 7 characters. 6 dots.
We need pairs.
1 character.
We need pairs of
9
dragons.
characters. 3 bamboos. Chow. White dragon. 9 bamboos. 6 dots.
Okay, that's a keeper.
7 characters.
This is not tied in, but at least it's the
Red
our
dragon.
suit. Okay, so this red dragon can go. That'll be our next discard.
5 dots. 8 characters.
Oh, nice.
Red dragon.
We got a wind of the round here, east.
Green dragon.
Okay, so that'll be a good discard
9
now.
bamboos. 6 bamboos.
We need something. Ooh, sweet. Okay, let's let the 7 go.
dots.
East. We could
7
pung, pung, pung,
characters.
pung.
5 dots. 9 dots. 9 characters.
East dragon.
3 dots.
Maybe that 1 dot can be our pair.
Chow. 1 dot.
There. Okay, let's take it.
Pung.
So we're on a double weight.
3 dots.
Double weight east or green.
Green dragon.
There it is. Mahjong.
Mahjong.
So we have a half flush dragon pung. Half flush dragon pung for the win. Over here we have half flush seat wind potential. Over here we have all chow. Over here we have all pung. They needed to pair up. Okay, we're going to play one more. We can squeeze in one more game. So this will be, I think, Fang 3 or Fang 7. 7. Okay. We need one more. There she is. Okay. All right, Misty, 3 fawn hand. You got to get a 3 fawn hand. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we have mostly cracks. We have 3 pair. Oh my gosh. Got
8
it.
dots.
Seat wind, same suit. Half flush would be good. Yes.
8 dots.
Okay, so we're going to sabotage inside out here.
5 dots. 2 bamboos.
We're going for all pung, half flush.
8 dots.
We have 3 pair in there. We're
8
in
dots.
west seat. We have seat
2 dots.
east, wind of the round, dragon
8 bamboos.
potential here. We need
5 dots.
we need cracks, and we need to pair up these honors.
3 characters.
Oh, 9 dots not going to help us.
9 dots. Pung. 7 dots.
Yeah, that's good advice, Sophie.
9 characters.
Okay, we're going to pung.
Pung.
And we'll let the 4 go.
4 dots. 4 dots.
Okay, Mary just got 2 of her own flowers. So she only needs 1
6
fawn in her
characters.
hand. She's
4
got
dots.
2 fawn already. There's a keeper.
3 dots.
We're ready to pung. We just need a pair in here.
1 character.
We need to pung, and we need to get another pair. I would like for my pair
1
to be
character.
a number tile. We need cracks.
9 characters.
Okay, we got a dragon.
8 bamboos.
We're almost at half flesh.
1 character.
Half flesh. We have 3 pair. We are ready to pung.
West
It
wind.
would be, okay, we're going to pung.
Pung.
And that is our seat. We're in
7
west
bamboos.
seat. So that'll bring us some value. We need another crack in here because I do not want to be waiting
1
on an
bamboo.
honor. I would love to get a 2-4 crack.
3 dots.
2-4-7. East, west, south. Okay, let's throw the east.
East wind.
At least the south is a non-value for us. Because
1 bamboo.
see, they were holding a pair. That's what you got to
6
plan for.
characters.
Okay. We're going to pass. Okay, so let's let yeah, it's arbitrary.
White dragon. Pung.
Yep, there we go. Pung.
2 bamboos. Green dragon.
Okay, so that'll be good to go.
2 dots.
Let's let that go now.
3 bamboos. Red dragon.
Okay, so the dragons are going down. Right now, we have no
East wind.
flowers.
Kong.
Oh, they got a Kong.
5 characters.
They have 2 south. Okay, we're going to pung.
Pung. Green dragon. Green dragon. 9 dots.
I would love to draw a crack.
4 characters.
That would have been a nice one.
6 bamboos.
Okay, so right now,
Pung.
a 2 crack would be nice.
9 bamboos.
No 2 cracks are out.
White dragon.
2,
4 characters.
8 crack. 2
North wind.
8 crack would be nice. 9 crack, no. 2 8 crack.
7 bamboos.
2 8 crack would be ideal for us. A 7.
Red dragon.
Okay, so we're ready now on a south, which is not
4
ideal.
bamboos.
Ready on an honor is not ideal because
6 characters.
this player on our left is south. They could have
7
a pair.
dots.
We are not ready here.
7 dots. 6 dots. Pung. Green dragon. 3 bamboos. 2 bamboos.
We need south.
5 dots. 4 bamboos.
We got it. Oh my gosh. We got lucky. So we have all pung, half flesh, and our seat win. 9 fawn. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Hold on. We got it. Actually, we could probably play another game. Let's see. Here we have all pung. Going for all pung, dragon pung. Here we have probably half flesh with bams. Over here, all pung, ready on our north. All right. Now, next, one more. We're going to do one more. I think we're on number 8. Game 8. Okay. You need to practice? Yes, we all do. We all need to practice. We're going to play one more game. These games are pretty quick. Ooh, who's this? Mr. Fancy Pants. Whoever that is, I don't know. All right, here we go. Last game. Half flush, maybe, if we can. No, we have 4 cracks, 3 dots, and a bam, but we do have a pair north. There's a crack. All right, we're going to go
7
for half
bamboos.
flush. We're in south
bamboos.
seat, and we do have our own flower.
Chow.
So we're set up pretty nicely. We have
2 dots.
2 blocks in here, 1, 3, 7, 8, 9. We
Chow.
have dragons and then a pair north.
9 bamboos.
Okay, so there's a good keeper.
7 dots.
Now we have 3 blocks because we can do 1, 3, 5, 7,
Tongue.
8, 9.
1 bamboo.
So we're looking real good now.
2 dots.
We got another keeper. So we can do, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. We still need a pair. It's looking pretty good.
6 dots.
We're set up for a nice straight in
3
here.
characters.
Let's take it for a chow.
Chow. 4 dots.
Chow.
Okay.
4 characters.
Looks like we're the only ones in
1
cracks.
character. 3 bamboos.
Okay, that's a keeper. So now let's let the dragons go. And
White dragon.
it's arbitrary which ones.
Pung. 1 bamboo.
So we're good to go now.
6 characters.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks
3
plus
characters.
our block that's out.
Red dragon.
Dragons are going to be more likely held for pairs and
bamboos.
pungs. So I swapped that out with a south.
Chow.
A south, that's
6
our seat.
characters.
And it's probably not
5
going to be held by
bamboos.
our opponents.
8 bamboos.
South wind.
Okay, so
2 dots.
1 south is out, but
6
we could still keep it for a
characters.
bit. Okay, now we would have to break a chow. So we're not going to take that.
9 bamboos.
6, 7, 8 would have left
Red dragon.
isolated 6, 9.
1 dot.
So we did not take that.
Pung. Green dragon.
4 characters. 8 characters.
Now that we can take.
Chow. Green dragon.
The north could maybe be our pair.
8 characters.
2 characters.
So we need a 2 crack, 7 crack.
8 bamboos. 7 dots.
Chow.
Uh-oh. All right, we got a naked weight
5
to the
dots.
right. Any dot is going to be super risky.
4 characters. 7 characters.
That's chow.
Chow. South wind.
Okay, we're ready on a 2 crack.
North wind.
Let's pung.
Pung.
And then let's throw the 3.
3 characters.
There are 2 cracks out.
8 bamboos.
At least now, even though we
Chow.
have a naked weight, there's only 1 crack out.
Green dragon.
And nobody else is playing cracks.
6 bamboos.
Green, that's already out.
Green dragon.
Naked weight,
7 characters.
2 bamboos.
yes, I would have.
3 dots.
Oh, I see what you're saying. because discarding a
Four
wind
dots.
in the end game can be risky. It depends on what was out.
South wind.
So I would have looked at what was out on the table. If there were none out, I would have kept it.
West wind.
So it really depends on
Two
where you are in the
bamboos.
game and what is out. Oh, shoot, we got a 3. Doggone
3
it.
characters.
Shoot, who knew?
4 bamboos.
East wind. 3 bamboos.
Okay, now 9. No 9s are out.
1 character.
Oh, shoot, we have a 9 right here, but that's okay.
9 bamboos.
There's a 9 crack right here.
1 dot.
I forgot to check my own exposures.
West wind. 2 bamboos.
Yeah, it's best not to be waiting on an
8
honor,
characters.
but you also have to be mindful of discarding
West
honors in the
wind.
end game. So you got to look at what is out.
South wind. 7 bamboos.
9 characters.
There it is. Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Okay, that's going to do it for this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it today. Working on hand development, improving weights. Let's see. I need to remember to look at the recurring list of skill builders and strategies in the Hong Kong HKOS matrix is what it's called. We'll do recurring topics. So this is Article 247 in my wiki. Here's the link. Thanks for hanging out with us, Sophie. Jenna, thank you. Joey, thank you for playing. Mary, Anna, you too. Hi, Carol. Yeah, we did have some really great games. Misty, thank you for playing at the table. Good to see you here again. Wes, thanks for hopping in. So let's see, the topic for next time is strategy by wall. So hopefully I'll be able to get to that. I'll be able to get to that presentation between now and next week. All right, we'll see you again next Thursday for more Hong Kong Mahjong HKOS. Oh, you're welcome. It was a pleasure to have you at the table. You too, Anna. Thank you again for coming. JL, thank you for being here. Connie, you too. Thank you. I'm feeling okay. Still not 100%, but thank you so much. And thank you again for your patience. We'll be back again next week for more HKOS. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.